Hey guys, Roberto Parker again with Innovative Sports Training. Today I'm going to talk about insulin resistance as part of our Health Detective Series talk. Insulin resistance has become a pretty big issue in our country, in particular westernized society. Why? Because quite frankly, we eat too much. We eat too much stuff that's not good for us, in particular carbohydrates, refined carbohydrates such as sugar, breads, pastas, cereal. It has become a big time issue. So let's jump into it a little bit more in detail. Insulin is made by the pancreas of the body. Pancreas makes insulin. Now the insulin that is produced must communicate with insulin receptors of the body. Those receptors come out to greet insulin, so to speak, like someone comes to your door to greet you, and it helps to move the glucose, which is sugar, to various tissues of the body. So far, so good. Unfortunately, what will happen is this. If you're consuming way too much carbohydrates, sugars, pastas, and those sort of things, what will happen is that increased sugar consumption will dampen the receptors. So now they won't come out to greet you as often. And that affects the transportation of those. Receptors will not hear the message to transport glucose to the tissues of the body. The body continues to make insulin even without the message being received. So even though you're still consuming sugar and the message is not being heard, the body is still making insulin, which is also not good because insulin also damages the production of growth hormone, which is really important for muscle stability, for muscle tone, for metabolism. So there's a double whammy going on there. Okay, now that sugar remains in the blood, that will become toxic to the entire bodily system. Sugar in the system for that period of time, for that long time, for that amount of sugar is not good. It will become toxic in your system. Thus, you have a threefold process that will occur. The liver will no longer absorb and receive the message, so it sends it to the muscles. Because if you're exercising a lot and you're really active, muscles will help to burn off the sugar. Well, if you're not very active and you're still eating a lot, the muscles say, okay, we don't want it, so we're going to transport it to other parts of the body. Now you're going to make more body fat. And here's the thing that people don't know, more than likely, that when you increase your body fat during insulin resistance, the body is really trying to protect itself because the body fat will help to protect the organs of the body, even though you're getting fatter. But at some point you will reach a critical mass. And when you reach that critical mass, now all of a sudden that insulin resistance, the damage will go to the kidneys, the pancreas, the liver, the heart, the brain, the blood vessels. Not all those at one time, but wherever the weakest link is. It could be just your heart. It could be just your kidneys. It could be just your liver or your brain. It could be, let's talk about the brain. It could be Alzheimer's. It could be Parkinson's. It could be heart disease. Now, some of the biomarkers that I look for when I test people, I look for how high your triglycerides are. Now, triglycerides are somewhat connected to cholesterol, but typically when you are insulin resistant, you're going to have very high triglycerides. Your A1C is going to be very high. A1C is a combination of 3 months of taking your blood sugar, your glucose. Your cortisol levels are very high, because there's that cortisol stuff again. It's in everything. Your cortisol levels are typically going to be very high. Your thyroid production will diminish. Thus, your metabolism will weaken and diminish. Some of the disorders that can occur: heart disease, cancer, type 2 diabetes, brain disorders, brain fog, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, These are just a few, guys. I could go on and on and on. Fibromyalgia, arthritis, joint disorders, all kinds of complications can occur when you have insulin resistance. Now, this is a big issue in our country, guys. It has become an epidemic. Why? As I said before, because Americans eat way too much crap, is the bottom line. So, guys, once again, these health detective talks are to peel away the layer and to empower you and to educate you about what's going on with your body. I, in my practice here, help people with their lifestyle, with nutritional choices, with activity/exercise choices. I do hormonal testing. I do nutritional consultation. I do a lot of things to help people here. So I hope you take the time to follow up, give me a call, email me, contact me some way. My phone number is 816-405-7703. My email is rwpsports@yahoo.com. I am on Facebook. You can friend me there. I also have a business Facebook page, which is Innovative Sports Training, which you cannot friend, but you can just contact me via that. So, guys, once again, I hope this has been helpful. Have a great day. The next episode will be insulin sensitivity and what you can do to help improve that. Ladies and gentlemen, take care and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.